Hey guys, Angela here with Turo Family Chiropractic and your weekly PSA or piece of salutogenic advice. Um, as always, make sure you're following us in our What the Health Facebook group if you're not already. All month we are doing our Fast Track 2020, giving you guys information on what are the metrics that matter for your health. So learning what to track, so you're not so focused on the number on the scale, but learning how to track and appreciate your health overall and your progress towards better health overall. So today we're really talking about how not all calories are created equally. So there is sort of a common misconception out there that to lose weight, it's really about being in a state of caloric deficit. So basically taking in less calories than you are burning throughout the day during your normal activities and exercise. Now, while this is important, you're not focusing on the right thing by just counting calories. So food quality is so important. And it's actually more important today in this day and age than it has probably ever been, because we are surrounded by man-made, artificially processed products that are packed full of toxic ingredients that are going to cause so many issues for our body, no matter how many calories you're taking in all of these products that come in wrappers, that come in cans, that come in those prepackaged containers that are full of artificial additives, preservatives, added sugars. Look at the package of anything that comes in a wrapper, and you will probably see massive amounts of added sugar. And the problem with this is that even if you're in a state of caloric deprivation or caloric deficit, so even if you're reducing your number of calories, if those are the type of calories you are eating, you are going to create so much inflammation in your body, and it's going to affect so many of the processes in your body that you're still not going to be healthy. So even if you manage to lose weight eating that type of food, your other numbers, your insulin levels, your blood glucose, your hormones are going to be affected. All of these natural body processes that are so important for your health are going to be affected in the long run. So it's so important to look at the quality of the food you're eating, not just focusing on the quantity. You can eat 1,500 calories a day and be burning 2,000 calories a day. But if those 1,500 calories are essentially garbage, then that's what's fueling your body. Everything you put in your body is what's turning to fuel and what's fueling your body. So if you're putting, sludge and garbage, you're gonna feel like sludge and garbage. Um, Also, different types of macronutrients are processed and broken down differently. So your proteins are going to be processed differently than carbohydrates, which are processed differently than fats. And then within that, different types of carbohydrates will be processed differently, types of fats and different types of protein. So it really comes down to the quality. A high man-made trans fat is going to affect your inflammatory process drastically versus a natural olive oil, a natural healthy fat found in avocado. So think about the quality of what you're eating. Same with carbohydrates. Highly processed, highly refined are going to be broken down and processed essentially like sugar, versus a more natural, fiber-packed, whole grain like a quinoa is going to be processed a lot differently, affect your body and your blood sugar a lot differently. And then the quality of your protein. If you're getting a nice grass-fed, free-range, healthy type of meat, that can be so great as part of a healthy diet. But a lot of what's available to us now are these mass-produced, antibiotic-packed, corn-packed animals that are not healthy. And then that's what we're putting into our bodies. And our bodies are going to not just react to the meat that we're eating, but it's going to react to what that meat was fed, which are these corn byproducts, high carb, high starch diets. And that's going to affect us too. So you have to look at the quality. It's not just enough to say, oh, look, I was within my calorie limit. I can, go eat a piece of cake now. You have to look at the overall quality of your diet. If you are eating the right kinds of food, natural, fresh, local, organic, avoiding the preservatives, the antibiotics, all the additives, the added sugars, the added artificial sugars, the aspartame. If you're avoiding all of those things and eating stuff that comes naturally, whole foods, organic foods, I guarantee you, without counting calories, you will have much, much better results than if you're sitting there counting every calorie, reading every label, and focusing just on that number. So focus on the things that matter, the quality of your food, how you're feeling, your energy, how your clothes are fitting. These are the important things. And then make sure you are tracking your numbers. We talked earlier in the month about the importance of tracking not just blood glucose, but insulin levels. You want to make sure you're monitoring things that we can't see and we can't feel, but could be very, very serious signs of some other underlying issues going on that could be a direct result of the type of food that we're eating and the way that we're eating. So learn to track those things, learn to understand your body, what feels good, what gives you energy versus what takes away from your energy. And overall, improving that quality of your diet is going to directly improve the quality of your life. So that is your weekly PSA, piece of salutogenic advice. Make sure you're following us in our What the Health Facebook group. Have more information coming at you this month. We have a blog coming out tomorrow with a little bit more information of what I just talked about here, so stay tuned for that. And as always, please, if you have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop those below. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We will see you next week, same time.